Today I am in the city center of Bevagna, a medieval city in the middle of Umbria. And before showing you the property of today, I want to have a tour around with you in this beautiful historical center, which is one of the most beautiful historical center of Italy. And this is one of the access to the old city. In fact, we are going inside of the historical walls. Okay, and this is one of the first plaza of Bevagna. This city center is really majestic. And we are keep walking to the streets of Bevagna. Bevagna is very famous for its medieval festival, the Mercato delle Gaite. And the Mercato delle Gaite is a medieval festival where everyone in the city actually dress up in a medieval way, and a gaita is basically a neighborhood, and every gaita has a tavern, tradition, etc. It's more or less like Siena, which is the Palio di Siena, which is the most famous one, I think, in Italy. And a little word about the property of today. This property, as I told you before, it's on the city center, but it's enclosed in the walls, in the medieval walls of Bevagna. So you have a view on the hills and an access into the city center. And this property has as well a private garden, just a little away from the crowded main main street, because I want to show you some other little streets that are really beautiful. And now we are into another plaza, and this is another entrance to the city. You can see the ancient gate here. So we are basically on the other side of the walls, and it's full of really beautiful corners. Of course, you don't have to walk this long to reach the property. I'm just showing you around. You can see that it's really a lightful town, and having a manifestation like the Mercato delle Gaete is very important for a city center. So people actually care about the center and they leave the center. I mean, local people and not only tourists. From the door and the stairs, of course, you can see it, see that we are in an ancient palace. Look at this entrance. Before going into that part, I will show you this. This is an home studio with a private terrace with a view on the private garden that is enclosed in the walls of the property. We are on the external medieval walls of Bevagna, so you have a view on the hills, outside the walls, and of course a connection to the city center. From here you can access the main living room. Look at how tall this ceiling is, with travi and pianelle. Big traditional fireplace. Lot of furniture here is a piece of history. And this is another living room connected to the two bedrooms of the property. That's the view from the other side. And before going into the bedrooms, I want to show this little room that could be a reading room that is connected to the studio. Yeah, we entered that way before. This property needs renovation, but with a proper renovation it could be something really spectacular. It's not common to find an ancient palace like this with a private garden. And then I will show you the basement of the property that has really lot of potential. We are again in this living room. From where we access this bedroom. This is a stove. A good architect here can really do a fantastic job. And we have another bedroom, and you can access this bedroom always from this living room. And this is the other one. Again, from here a view on the city center. This door is connected to the other bedroom, so of course you can close the door to have two separate bedrooms, or you can open it up to have a really big master bedroom. You can have a suite, a private suite inside an historical palace. Now again, passing through here, I'm giving you another look of the main living room. Bevagna has a really deep lifestyle with the people who lives here. I mean, the city center is lived by by the people from Bevagna. It's not like some other centers in Italy that are pretty much dead. And this is thanks to the Gaite, of course, to the Mercato delle Gaite. And this property was a central piece of one of the Gaite, the Gaita of Santa Maria. So now we are going into a little hallway, and this is the only bathroom of the property. Of course, with the renovation, you will need to do at least one more bathroom. And now we are again in the big hallway, just for showing you before we entered that way. Now, from the stairs, we are going into the hallway, and first of all, this is the dining room, a family dining room, maybe for parties and so on. You can use the big living room we just saw. So, and that's the view outside of the walls. Of course, you can see that we are actually into the walls. That's an arrow slit. And here you have another fireplace. And now we are going into the kitchen. And this kitchen has a terrace, another fireplace, and look how big this terrace is. I'm showing you the walls. And this is another access into another room that you can connect to this kitchen to create a really big kitchen. That's the access to the other room that they actually use as a storage. And it's the same dimension of this one. And now come with me into the ground floor, where we will see the basement. And so we have reached the ground floor, where the basement is. So as I told you before, these rooms has very lot of potential. Of course, now they use it as a storage, so it can be difficult to imagine how it could look. But I saw some renovation before where they just build a spa in rooms like that, so it can be something really beautiful. And this is the private garden of the property. This one is the wall that is facing the street and the outside of the village. Those are the windows of the property. This is the little terrace of the home studio. This is the reading room, and that's the window of one of the bedroom. And look at this painting. And this room was some years ago the entrance of the tavern of the Gaita of Santa Maria. In fact, this door leads to the street. Okay, we are going inside again because I want to show you another thing that the wine lovers will really appreciate. Before that, this is another little room, painted one. And the thing that I wanted to show you is this, an underground grotta. Of course, you can't feel that, but as I step in and go down the stairs, the temperature is dropping like 7 to 8 degrees. They put a little light here. And this is where the people used to store food, etc. And you can build a really beautiful cantina here. And I am now leaving Bevagna, and that's it for the property of today and for the historical center of Bevagna. Thank you for watching, and if you want further information about the property, click the link in the description for see the full listing, and remember to subscribe to the channel. See you next video.